Imagine a country where every third child breathes toxic air, where over 1 million lives are claimed annually by air pollution, and where the streets are choked with traffic congestion. Welcome to India, a country grappling with the dire consequences traditional transportation systems. This is a country of over 1 billion people, where cities are expanding at an exponential pace. The rapid growth is compounded by a transport system heavily reliant on fossil fuels, spewing out harmful pollutants into the air. The countless vehicles on the road release vast amounts of carbon monoxide, nitrogen dioxide, and other greenhouse gases. This toxic cocktail of pollutants engulfs cities, staining the skies gray, reducing visibility, and ultimately claiming lives on an enormous scale. Children, the most vulnerable, are the hardest hit. They walk to school, their small lungs inhaling the polluted air, their futures threatened by a problem they didn't create. Many suffer from respiratory conditions, their health deteriorating with each breath. The government, policymakers, and citizens are all aware of the devastating impact. They are desperately exploring ways to combat this growing threat. Eco-friendly policies are being introduced, and one such promising initiative is the towards electric vehicles. In this grim scenario, electric vehicles emerge as a beacon of hope. They promise to significantly reduce carbon footprint, providing a sustainable solution to a seemingly unending problem. More and more Indians are embracing this change, the streets slowly filling with silent, clean electric cars. Enter the era of electric vehicles, a beacon of hope that promises to redefine India's transportation landscape. The genesis of electric mobility in India wasn't an overnight phenomenon. It was a process that unfolded over time, a result of consistent orchestrated efforts and determination. The journey was one that involved the collaboration of numerous stakeholders, each playing their part in the development of EV India. This wasn't simply a one-man show. It was a symphony of government bodies, industry pioneers, and environmental advocacy groups, all coming together to make a profound impact on the future of transportation in India. They all shared the same vision, a vision of a cleaner, more sustainable India, less dependent on fossil fuels, and more inclined towards renewable energy resources. The Indian government assumed a crucial role in this transformative journey. Understanding the necessity for a shift towards a greener mode of transportation, the government took proactive measures. They introduced a variety of policies and initiatives to encourage manufacturers and consumers alike to embrace electric vehicles. This included the implementation of numerous subsidies for electric vehicles, substantial tax breaks for manufacturers, and even certain benefits for consumers who opted for these eco-friendly alternatives. The regulatory frameworks were constructed meticulously to support the rise of electric vehicles, setting up a solid foundation for the inevitable shift towards electric mobility. However, the government was fully aware that legislation alone wouldn't be enough to fully realize this vision. A well-oiled machinery requires more than just well-designed gears. Infrastructure, the backbone of any major industry change, was the linchpin. Building the requisite infrastructure was both a challenge and an opportunity, one that had the potential to reshape the country's transportation landscape. Infrastructure was key. Creating a solid and reliable charging infrastructure across the vast landscape of India was no easy feat. It was a challenge that required not only immense planning, but also a great deal of resources and manpower. The task was daunting, but it was one that had to be undertaken for the sake of the environment and the future of transportation. The road to achieving this feat a solitary one. It demanded the unified efforts of both public and private stakeholders. Together, they have managed to make significant strides toward the realization of this ambitious vision. Charging stations, which were once a scarce commodity, began to sprout in urban centers, dotting the city landscapes with their distinctive design. But the growth didn't stop at the cities. These charging stations began appearing along the major highways, connecting the urban centers. They also spread to the rural areas, bringing electric mobility to even the most remote corners of the country. It was a sign that no place was out of reach, and everyone had access to this new form of transportation. Innovation was never far behind. It was always at forefront, guiding each step of the journey. With the introduction of fast charging stations and battery swapping facilities, electric mobility became even more accessible. Each innovation was a testament to the progress made and a promise of the continuous improvement that lies ahead. In conclusion, building a robust charging infrastructure across India was a daunting task. But with the concerted efforts of public and private stakeholders, charging stations began to sprout in urban centers, highways, and rural areas alike. Innovation was at the forefront, with fast charging stations and battery swapping facilities making electric mobility more accessible. But what's an electric vehicle without cutting-edge technology? The rumbling engines of the past have been replaced with a whisper of electricity, a sound that signifies a revolution in the automotive industry. India, a country with a rich history of technological prowess, has started to make its mark in this revolution. A significant surge has been observed in the advancements of battery technology. Lithium-ion batteries, the standard just a few years ago, are being replaced by more efficient solid-state batteries, promising a future of longer driving ranges. Special attention is being paid to improving the charging speed of these batteries, making charging as efficient as refueling a conventional car. Motor efficiency is another aspect that has seen significant progress. Electric motors are becoming more efficient, meaning they are able to convert a higher percentage of electrical energy into kinetic energy. Motor efficiency plays a crucial role in ensuring that electric vehicles have a driving range that equals or even surpasses that of traditional vehicles. India has also seen an evolution in vehicle design. Engineers are working tirelessly to create designs that are not only aesthetically pleasing, but also improve the aerodynamics of the vehicle, reducing air resistance and thereby increasing efficiency. This wave of change is being led by the Indian researchers, engineers, and entrepreneurs. Their hard work, dedication, and innovative ideas are propelling the EV sector into a new era of technological innovation. They have turned electric vehicles from a niche product into a mainstream choice, a testament to their determination and ingenuity. With their guidance, we can expect to witness further advancements in the coming years that will make electric vehicles even more attractive. But what's an electric vehicle without cutting-edge technology? Indian researchers, engineers, and entrepreneurs led the charge, propelling the EV sector into a new era of technological innovation. This wave of innovation spurred a boom in indigenous manufacturing and design. The subcontinent awoke to the possibilities inherent in the realm of electric automotive manufacturing, marking the dawn of a new era in the history of Indian industry. As the world shifted towards greener and more sustainable modes of transportation, India refused to be left behind, embracing an energizing wave of inventive technology. The Indian landscape was soon flush with electric vehicle manufacturers and startups, all rising to the challenge. The Indian spirit of resilience and adaptation to change shone brightly, adding a unique twist to the global electric vehicle narrative. This was not just about catching up with the rest of the world, but about laying the groundwork for a brighter, cleaner future in transportation. These manufacturers and startups were not content to merely replicate what existed elsewhere. Instead, they looked to the needs and lifestyles of Indian consumers, crafting solutions that were uniquely Indian in their design and functionality. Understanding the diverse community and geographical challenges that India presents, they crafted an assortment of electric vehicles tailored to these unique needs. These vehicles were not just about sustainability and reducing carbon footprints. They were about providing affordable, reliable, and sustainable transport solutions that could withstand the rigors of India's varied terrain and extreme climates. These were vehicles built for India by India. Indian electric vehicle manufacturers and startups rose to the challenge, crafting a diverse range of electric vehicles tailored to the unique needs of Indian consumers. Education and awareness became the catalyst for adoption. Initiatives aimed at educating consumers, drivers, and policymakers about the benefits of electric vehicles and sustainable transportation practices were rolled out. Community-led initiatives and outreach programs further fostered electric mobility at the grassroots level. The environmental benefits of this shift to electric mobility are immense. Reduced carbon emissions, improved air quality, and a mitigation of climate change are just the tip of the iceberg. Electric vehicles have the potential to transform India's urban and rural landscapes, making cities cleaner, greener, and more livable. The journey of electric mobility in India is a testament to the transformative power of innovation and collaboration. It's a tale of a nation pivoting towards a sustainable future, where the economy, society, and environment coexist in harmony. It's a story of EV India, a pioneer in the global electric revolution, and it's just the beginning.